I think the only reason that alcohol is still it's just viewed as a drug that's more what's the word? I would say more viable in our society because I just think because of the age of it, like is for if you look for any history sort of books, we've always been drinking some sort of alcohol, right? From the early
Yeah,
ages, like you don't there's hardly anything written about cannabis, but compared to alcohol, it's just
not in our culture, not in our culture, but
no,
in
not in
other
alcohol. I'm
cultures.
just talking about our culture, yeah. So our culture specifically, it's always been alcohol, right? Even if you watch any sort of history
Yeah,
documentary or anything, you'll always see alcohol.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I mean, we were, you know, life finds a way, mate. Life finds a way to get fucking pished up. Like that's just a
literally.
fact. Like it's one of those things that it was discovered pretty early on, and it's one of those things that is just held true. Like it's yeah, I mean, literally, like it is an excuse, and it's an excuse for always like the worst issues is the fact that that's how it's always been. But that's like, that's the argument for a lot of like awful you know discussions is that that's just how it's been, so we're going to keep doing it. Like if you think about that, then you're just completely pushing aside the idea of development, society changing. Like to think that something which was commonplace and abused hundreds and hundreds of years ago and is still commonplace and abused right now and nothing has changed is pretty wild considering how much the societies from those two time periods has changed so drastically. To think that nothing else is sort of you come into effect because you think about the changes that you could think about from maybe like what the 1300s, right? So there's alcohol around then. There's like mead, there's ale, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
Um, and back then, obviously, just in terms of providing an infrastructure to safeguard the populace, there was barely anything. And nowadays, that has been, and in terms of changes, that's been like probably the biggest change. Just everything that we've done, or like a lot of stuff that we've done, has contributed towards that safeguarding the populace, looking after the general population. But
Yep.
there's no accommodation has been made for the substance of alcohol.